been fighting at this point, and also do you have a different view of how to handle COVID in New York State?
I understand the president was looking to reach me, but I was on a plane early this morning, so I cannot confirm that. I confirm I have not spoken, but I know he expressed an interest. I did have a chance to speak to Senator Schumer yesterday, Senator Gillibrand, Hillary Clinton, and countless others. My position will be to, at this point, recognize that there is one governor for the state of New York at one time, and Governor Cuomo will continue to be the governor for the next 13 days. That does not mean that I'm not fully engaged with the healthcare partners, the current commissioner, and we've been getting regular briefings up to the minute, and I'm well aware of the circumstances in our state are frightening for people. And we will continue at this time to review closely what the CDC puts forth, but I'll be proud to and looking forward to sharing my vision on how we address this in a matter of a couple of weeks.
Lieutenant Governor.
Dennis Slattery from Tuesday. Or no, I'm sorry, Daily News, I'm sorry. That's a big mistake to make, sorry there. Dennis in the room? Okay, hearing none. Okay, Dennis Slattery, is he in the room? I can't see that. Dennis.
Budget director is IPM, somebody you thought about already. It's a very important position that you have. So consider doing that.
It has been about 24 hours. I'm meeting with all the cabinet officials in the next few days, and I'll be making those decisions shortly, and I'll be happy to announce them in 2 weeks. Also, we are looking for Dan Clark from PBS Now.
In the report, the AG's report, several members of the governor's staff were implicated in trying to discredit the women that accused him of sexual harassment. Are you planning on keeping any of them around? Is it fair to say that those will become?
No one has named who is named as doing anything unethical in the report will remain in my administration. Chris Horvathis from WIBB and Channel 4 in Buffalo.
The word toxic has been used to describe the work environment in the executive chamber. So to follow up on what's been asked, do you agree or take issue with that term being used to describe it? And to what extent, given that fact, do you see the need to cast turnover?
Oh, there'll be turnover. There'll be turnover. And that is the description from many witnesses in the Attorney General's report. I think it's very clear that the governor and I have not been close, physically or otherwise, in terms of much time. And so I've been traveling the state and do not spend much time in his presence or in the presence of many in the state capitol. But that is what has been being reported. And I'm going to stand right here. At the end of my term, whenever it ends, no one will ever describe my administration as a toxic work environment. Karen DeWitt from New York State Public Radio.
As you know, the vaccination rates for COVID have stagnated in this state. Are you going to make an effort to get more people vaccinated? Is there any chance that you would declare another state of emergency or impose new vaccination rates?
Let me answer that 2 ways. One, right now, for the next 13 days, the current governor will be making decisions with respect to that. I'm going to use this time to evaluate, and I will tell you that all options are on the table, and I'll be looking very closely at the trends in consultation with our healthcare professionals as well as the CDC. I want people to know that currently the administration does not possess the executive powers that it had last year at the time when I was very engaged in dealing with the COVID response, and the authorities held by the administration were much more expansive than they are at this time. That being said, we are going to monitor this closely. And I can assure everyone that we'll be looking at all options, but also I believe that the key to get through this has been before our eyes for months. It's as simple as more people getting vaccinated. We have a high rate of at least people getting their first dose at this time in the state of New York. It's almost 77%, approaching 70% people getting both doses. That's good news. But there is a lot of concern about the children between
the allegations that were put forth in the AG's report?
I was not aware of any of the allegations whatsoever in the report. The report stands on its own, and particularly impeachment. Bill Mahoney from New York Politico.
Lieutenant Governor to succeed yourself in the coming weeks and having a few.
Working with the next Lieutenant Governor, who will be named within the next few weeks. Currently, we're considering a number of individuals. The fortunate thing for me is that I've spent so much time in 7 years getting to know many elected officials and community leaders personally at a friendly level, so I understand who they are. So it'll be someone who is no stranger to me, but also someone that'll carry on the vision of my administration, which is to continue these strongly progressive policies to take this state forward, to get us out of COVID as soon as possible, and to rebuild back this great state of New York.
I'm going to take questions on Zoom real quick, so the board is participating there. Operator, can you please load those questions up, please? Operator, can you please load up those questions, please, for us?
Can we ask some questions while we wait for the Zoom questions? I got one. I'm going to go ahead. Lieutenant Governor, a lot of people look at you as a part of the Cuomo administration because you are a part of the Cuomo administration. How will you restore the trust in the executive office, being that you are a part of the Cuomo administration?
First of all, many people have supported the policies of the Cuomo administration. There is a strong legacy of accomplishment. I was out there fighting in the streets to raise the minimum wage. I was out there fighting for paid family leave. I've been the champion of policies to eradicate the specter of heroin and opioid abuse, something that has touched my family personally. Childcare issues. I've been out there making the announcements on affordable housing, clean energy, economic development. So that will continue. Those policies will continue and even be more enhanced. But with respect to the particular environment and the reputation of the current administration, I think it's pretty clear that, and it's no secret, that we have not been close and I've not been associated with that. So I know the job. I fought for the same policies. That's why I'm more prepared than anyone could possibly be for this position.
Will you release the nursing home data? Will you release the nursing home data that in the alleged cover-up? Will you release it?
My administration will be fully transparent when I'm governor. I'm not governor yet.